What is intuition in human design? So, when we look at the body graph, we have all these centers, yes, and every center in the body graph actually correlates and responds to a body organ or a few body organs, and also to certain parts of our being. Emotional, the solar plexus is about our emotions, about digestive system, about all kind of feelings, depths of the process, and so on. Ajna, it's about vision, about awareness, about mental clarity, about ability to make to come up with opinions, to look at the details. Um, G center is connected to liver and represents our self love to ourself, how we express ourselves, what how our personality appears to others. Um, do we have a defined self or not defined self? And we can, if we are open in our defined self, then we are very, we can adapt and even become similar to people who surround us. Incredible information, isn't it? So, what is intuition? So, spleen is our intuition. It is responsible for body awareness. So, the spleen gives us a feeling if something is healthy or not, including food situations or people. And the spleen can give you one small kick, one small touch. It's not a process, it's in the moment. Spleen is very much connected to the present moment. And the spleen can give you this sensation that this is just not good for you, in terms of like not healthy for you. Don't go there. The awareness of fear, but it's not a mental anxiety like fear. It's more like a body fear, like, no, I don't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel good or well. The problem with intuition, for example, is that the voice of the intuition is much lower than the voice of mind. Mind is quite a loud chatterbox that doesn't stop uh, chatting, and because the mind is so loud, the intuition's voice, which is like ping ping, is a very quiet voice, can be overheard, and it doesn't repeat again. The mind on the other side is repetitive. It's almost like audio recording. You hear those thoughts, they're very loud in your head. So, leaving your design, leaving your experiment gives you the opportunity to use your mind as a tool. So, it gives your mind a direction where to look. So, you can watch your mind and the voices of your mind. You can observe that those little signs, those little messages, for example, from your intuition, confirm this with the experiment. Like, intuition told you don't go there, or I don't feel comfortable, you have noticed, and then you see how the situation unfolds and you get a confirmation, and that becomes your wisdom. That becomes your personal ability to navigate using the signals that you receive. And with the time, you become more and more confident on where from these voices are coming. This is my solar plexus, feeling. This is my in the moment intuition. This is my opinion or detail comes from my defined ajna. Honestly, it's been what, about 2000, yeah, it's been about 10 years of my personal experiment, and it's just getting more and more interesting. um, I have definitely passed certain stages where it has been confusing, when I was lost in hearing this and that. But those small bits and pieces that I picked up, and they were confirmed by particular situations, gave me like, oh yeah, I know how that feels. Yes, I know I feel this in this kind of situations. I can trust it. I can trust it. I'm getting more and more confident. I trust the information I receive from my sensors much more than I get from sometimes the visual picture, and definitely much more I trust my sensors than somebody's else authority or opinion. I listen to everything, like um, I observe, and I can see it all. But this a background frequency that I have from my own centers, that's like my personal inner advisor that gives me all kind of, colors, and like, this doesn't feel good, this is already strange, this place doesn't feel right, this what the person is saying doesn't sound true. Mm. So I keep observing it in every particular situation. I allow the situation to unfold, and I only act when I am already moved or supposed to get involved. I am already following my mind much less. If you have any questions regarding the centers, and how do you feel them, or how do you recognize their messages, write me a comment, write me to my personal email, and let's look at how does your design speak to you.